Welcome to EcoCard Solution. This video will cover on the employee maintenance. To access the employee maintenance, go to the employee maintenance screen by clicking on the employee maintenance on the left-hand side. Now you will notice that we have already an existing employees. All right, this is our test data. Assuming if you want to create your own employees, first of all, if you're rushing for time, what you can do is that you can check this one, and you will have to key in the minimal information regarding the employee. Okay, so now since this is actually the listing screen, all right, so you can't do it over here, but you can do it at add multiple employee. Alternatively, if you want to add on the individual employee, then you can create a new here, click here, okay, as a new employee. Now, normally when you set up the time, you have many employees to key in at one go. You don't want to do it one at a time. So what you can do is to go to this add multiple employee, highlight, okay, required fields. Okay, so I'm going to say S1 staff, staff number one, all right, then above, okay, 1996, okay, status, the staff, and the join date, okay, on the 1st December, and employee, EPF employee rate, 12%, EPF employer type, okay, you need to inform the system what kind of number this is, okay, it's a percentage, they indicate it's a percentage. Similarly, okay, employee for employee, and also it's a percentage. Now EPF schedule, we need to indicate, you need to know what schedule it is for, what the employee falls under, A, B, C, or D, right? Now A and C, A is basically the normal employee, and C is basically the 60 years old and above. B happens to be a foreign worker, okay, and D is the foreign worker above 60. All right, so once you have defined this, okay, and if you have multiple employees, what you can do is just Control C, highlight, Control C, Control V, and you can make modification from here. Okay, so simple as this, nothing fancy. All right, once I've done, click upload. That's it. Okay, and you go back to the employee listing. You see that 2 staff record has been created for you already. Okay, now assuming you want to make subsequent changes, all right, what you can do is that make sure you highlight, okay, and phone number. Okay, this is another one. Okay, this is the number, and you can edit the addresses, email, and gender over here at the same time. Then once you have done the editing, all you have to do is just click save. All right, that's it. It has been recorded. Okay, you do a reload. You can see the employee record that the changes made has been reflected. Now, assuming you want to remove, you can remove multiple or one at a time. Okay. You can, when you see a table in this format, it is very similar to an Excel. You can do things like this. Highlight these 2 cells. Okay. Do a Control C and Control V. Okay. And Control V. So basically, you can do a copy paste. Okay. Control C to copy. Control V to paste. Okay. You have to press the 2 key together. Now, once I've done the part, okay, then we are able, because there's so many information to be maintained, we allow you to group them into the proper segments of the information. So if you want to see only the personal information, then you can highlight just personnel, and what will present to you will be all personnel related information. Okay, and if you want the employment related, then you click onto this, and this is what you get. Right now, this is a simple way. And assuming if the employee has left the company, all you have to do is that highlight the company, highlight the staff, and click on this button. Okay, and the employer will no longer appear here in your active list. So, and if you want to see your previous staff or ex staff, okay, all you have to do is click onto here, ex staff listing, and you see that this staff appear in this list. And if he rejoins back the company, make sure check this on, okay, and click the button here, and the list goes away. You go back to your employee listing, the staff is back active. Okay, so this is how you play with it. Now the wrap words is that in the event the names is very long, okay, sometimes, and his name is so long you can't see his name. All right, let me save this one first. Okay, now I want to see all the names of the employee. You can click on here so that you can see all the details, okay, in one row. You don't have to what you call drag to make it longer, the kind of thing. You don't have to do it at all. Okay, but sometimes you want to see more information in one row. You don't want them to show multiple lines in a single row. Okay, by clicking the word wraps, it will wrap the cell into multiple lines. Okay, so this is what you can do. Now, if you want to see the changes done to the system, okay, who has done what and so on, click audit trail and find. The system will tell you what changes that has been done. In this case, for example, I make a change. Okay, staff number 1. Okay, original is test staff number 1, and I change it to like that. Okay, and it's sorted in descending. Okay, by the time. So this you can see the audit trail. All right. Now the green color represents a required fields. Okay, and you can export this list into Excel by clicking onto this. Okay, simple as that. I have to drag that Excel. Okay, this is the output of that listing. Okay,